The JHS show is not a demo channel. This is not a paid advertisement. We show gear we love and hope it helps you. Enjoy the show.
This is absolutely the weirdest overdrive I've ever played.
Our sweet, sweet friends at Old Blood Noise have just released the Beam Splitter. To call this pedal simply an overdrive distortion would be the understatement of the century. You know how when you're in the studio, we all have that one guitar player who wants to record their guitar 2, sometimes 3 times. It is because it sounds better.
And the reason why it sounds so good is because every time you record a new guitar part, there's slight time variations between each take, which makes it sound a lot bigger. And the Beam Splitter is trying to emulate that exact type of effect, but in one pedal.
So how does the Beam Splitter accomplish this for us?
The Beam Splitter is broken up into 3 distinct sections. The purple section being
a always-on hard clipping distortion,
the green section being a soft to hard clipping overdrive,
and the blue section, which is a transistor overdrive with a gain toggle.
The blue and the green section both have a time and decay knob, and this allows you to actually delay each of those overdrives so that they're happening in a slightly different time than the purple section. This gives you that doubling effect.
Let's actually listen to this thing.
Okay, right now I have it set up in what Old Blood Noise considers Trereo. You are going to want to wear headphones. Just do yourself a favor, grab some headphones, put them on your ears like this.
Be the Trereo.
So what I've got going on here is I have the purple section going to the Walrus ACS1, and that will be in the center of the Trereo image. Then I have the green section going to the right portion of the Dream, and the blue portion going to the left portion of the Dream. So in your left ear, you'll hear what I'm doing with the blue section. In your right ear, you'll hear what I'm doing with the green section. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the purple section, which is gonna be in the center Trereo image. Now I'm going to add the green section to your right ear. Are you wearing headphones? Please wear headphones. I'm going to turn the volume up here, and you're going to hear the green section in your right ear. Now I'm going to turn the time all the way up and the decay all the way up so you can really hear it go crazy. Let's add the blue section to the left ear. Trereo. Belle, I'm going to play a chord. I want you to turn the time knobs while the chord rings out. Ready?
Okay.
Belle, there's this other knob. What's this knob do?
You got the Deviate knob here, which is randomizing the time in the blue and green section.
So the way this works is wherever these knobs are set will be your maximum delay time. And when you turn the Deviate knob all the way up, it increases the speed in which these 2 settings will deviate from your time set, and the lower it is, like the less. So at 0, there's no deviation. The concept behind the Deviate knob is that it's even further trying to emulate that feeling of randomization in your doubling when you're like recording a bunch of tracks.
So it actually sounds like more natural.
Yeah. This first setting I'm gonna play, I kind of consider a kind of natural room sort of sound. Put your headphones on. This next setting is going to be a little bit more in the modulation category, which is a really cool feature of this. You can kind of coax weird modulation sounds out of it. There's a little bit longer decay on some of these delays, as you'll hear, and I have the Deviate knob turned up, which is kind of fluctuating those times. So.
Nick, what if you put reverb on these two sections by themselves?
Easy. I'm just going to turn the spring reverb up on the Dream. So now in your Trereo image, your left ear and your right ear are going to have reverb on it, but the center image is not. So this is going to be wild. Even more wall of sound.
Giving like post-apocalyptic desert.
Yeah.
That was where I was at in my mind. What if I want something like more laid back, more chill? Like give me the like Neil Young of it all.
Okay. Neil Young has done this weird thing where he'll play through multiple amps and weird like setups. And you can kind of get some of those things with this. First, we'll start with a little bit of like kind of a Neil Young mirror ball era, which is when he played with Pearl Jam, which was pretty sick. So that's kind of like more of a room sound again with a little bit of crunch. You might be thinking, hey, listen, this is rowdy.
Listen, this is rowdy.
Real rowdy.
Real rowdy.
I need to chill out.
I
Well,
need to chill out.
I'm gonna dial in this purple section really quick. It's a little too rowdy for my flavor. All right, I'm gonna turn that gain all the way down. But not only am I gonna do that, I'm gonna roll my volume knob down. So here it is with the volume all the way up. Nice, nice, I like it. I'm gonna bring in these guys, bring in some on the right. All right, already a little bit more chill, bring in the left. Darken it up. I'm gonna even turn their volumes down a little bit to get more of a subtle sound. Ooh. And then maybe give myself some reverb on these two here. Yacht Jazz. Now let's do like a little bit of a country, I don't know, like alternative country thing. Cool. So there's a little bit of a little bit more chill, but like this, it's the beam splitter. It's not here for chill.
It's here for kind of everything. I feel like this is like, you brought this suitcase in here, this suitcase of genres.
Yeah.
And you freaking unpacked it, bro.
Thanks. You might be wondering though. You're like, Nick, this is a lot of chords. This is a lot of outputs. This is a lot of amps. I don't know. I don't know if this is for me. Well, that's why there's a main out on here. That when these two are unplugged, it sums all of them into a mono channel in parallel.
On a pedal board, your pedals are usually going in series, which means pedal A is going into pedal B and affecting that sound. So if I have a boost pedal going into an overdrive pedal, when I turn the boost on, it's going to affect the overdrive sound. However, in parallel, they're all operating without affecting each other. Each effect is functioning in its own signal path and then is brought together, or to be more technical, summed into a single output.
Let's demonstrate some of those sounds. Now that I have the green and blue outputs unplugged, we now have access to the green and blue section and the purple section just in the main output.
Now, we're in mono instead of in Trereo. This is only one of many amazing Old Blood Noise pedals. We will link in the description our deeper dive on Old Blood Noise.
And if you want to check this out, you should. Follow your heart. It's very weird. It's very Old Blood Noise. Next time you go to a gig and you're like, man, I wish I had 6 arms so I could play 3 different guitars at the same time at different timings.
Beam splitter.
Beam splitter.
Next time you wish that there was somebody to gradually and randomly turn your time knobs for you, but that would be kind of a waste of time and money. Beam splitter.
Next time you're like, I wish I could play guitar in Trereo, but I don't know how to do that. Beam splitter. And now it's time for our favorite time, record time.
On today's record time, we have
Neil Young, Harvest Moon. I think that we have shown this before, but we haven't done a record time in a long time, so I'm showing it again.
Because you also need to listen to it.
You need to listen to it.
I feel like this is one of those albums that no matter when you put it on, it creates good memories of anything you're doing at that time.
And this was my intro to Neil Young. At first, I wasn't a Neil Young fan. I was dumb and ignorant. And then I heard this record and I was like, actually Neil Young rips and everyone should listen to it. Neil Young, Harvest Moon, check it out. Unknown Legend's incredible. Old King is a song about a dog, his dog. Record time, check it out.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, check out the Beam Splitter by Old Blood Noise and don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell icon to get notified anytime we put out new videos.
And leave a comment, let us know how you would use this in your rig. It's pretty wild, it's pretty incredible. It's the Beam Splitter.
Okay, bye.
Bye.